It's a question I hear a lot. Women will say, I'm worried about breast cancer. Should I get genetic testing? Well, I'd like you to meet a young woman in Clay County. Kayla Futch is from a family of first responders. Her dad, retired JFRD, her brother, a Clay firefighter, and Kayla emergency management. So she knows how to be tough. Good thing, because she faced a tough decision. Kayla loves her children.
Go Grady! Go Grady! Go Grady! Go Grady! Go Grady!
Grateful she's still alive and grateful her family raised her to do buddy check.
I just honestly remember seeing you growing up, just talking about it.
She found her own cancer. Felt like this almond, she says, and she was young, just 24 years old. But get this, her doctor said,
You're too young to have breast cancer. It's probably nothing.
Too young? What? I am really disturbed that somebody just 5 years ago would tell you you're too young for breast cancer.
Yeah.
That's alarming.
Yes.
But here's the key part. Kayla was a warrior. She was armed with information.
My mom was a cancer survivor, and my grandmother also had breast cancer as well.
Her mom diagnosed at 29, her grandmother at 39, and so at age 18, Kayla had already opted for genetic testing. Turns out she was positive for the BRCA1 gene mutation. Her potential risk for getting breast cancer by age 70, 87%.
It's not a matter of if, it's when.
It took years, but she finally made a tough decision. She would have both breasts removed. And then, before her surgery, she got diagnosed with breast cancer. Proof she was right. You've been through a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was right to demand answers. Cancer treatment, not so easy, but she is happy now. She took control.
It's honestly more of a relief when I look in the mirror.
And now Kayla encourages genetic testing even if it causes anxiety.
It's made me stronger in who I am, and now I get to share my story to help other people.
And the doctor who told her she was too young for breast cancer?
I met him for coffee, and we had a whole conversation. And both he and his nurse practitioner apologized profusely.
So the lesson here, women, you need to be your own advocate, just like Kayla did. And that means get informed. And that takes us to our question, should you get genetic testing for breast cancer? I learned a lot from two genetic counselors, Sarah Mantia, Mayo Clinic, Jacksonville, and also Michelle Roach, Baptist MD Anderson. 4 red flags that you should definitely consider genetic testing for breast cancer. First, you've had breast cancer and you have family members diagnosed early.
So like a family history of breast cancer under the age of 50.
Second red flag, you have multiple close relatives with breast cancer.
That would be parents, siblings, children, aunts and uncles.
That's also half-sisters and half-brothers, grandparents, nieces, nephews, and first cousins. And third red flag, you should seriously consider genetic testing. These other types of cancers are in your family.
Ovarian cancer or pancreatic cancer or male breast cancer.
And the fourth red flag.
We now don't just pay attention to somebody's personal or family history, but also characteristics of their cancer diagnosis.
She says if your breast cancer has spread to other parts of your body or you are HER2 negative, especially consider genetic testing to help your oncologist treat you. Now let's talk about some myths. I hear people say, well, it's on my dad's side, so with breast cancer, I don't need to worry about that so much. Not true, right?
No, that's not true.
In our clinic, we pay close attention to both our family history on mom and on dad's side of the family.
Equally.
Equally.
And here's a misconception. It's not really accurate to say I have the gene for breast cancer, right?
Yes, absolutely.
She says we should all have 2 copies each of BRCA1 and BRCA2 genes. They are protective genes. The trouble is, when there's a mutation in the gene, it isn't protective in the fight against cancer. So, to be accurate, as in Kayla's case, she carries the BRCA1 gene mutation. And something else new, it's not just the BRCA1 and BRCA2 genes anymore.
There's up to about 13 that we know of nowadays that have an association with breast cancer risk.
I also asked this, is genetic testing once in your life enough? I was told no. If you haven't been tested since 2013, Do it again. So much more has been discovered. And remember this, according to Baptist MD Anderson, 90 to 95% of breast cancers don't carry a genetic link. So we all need to be doing those self-exams and getting mammograms. Jeannie Blaylock, First Coast News on your side.